What is up, my bodyweight warriors? Welcome back to another video. It is a Monday morning. I'm packing up some orders. Thank you to everyone who did order a resistance band. I appreciate the support. I really hope it helps out your training. I know for me, it is an essential. And there were some people last time who asked about using any resistance bands. These are the resistance bands that I use. So this one here, this yellow one, is the one I've started selling because they're just really hard to find online, and it's a 0.5 to 6 kg resistance, so very, very light. This red one is also used a little bit for rehab. I think that's like a 7 to 15 kilo resistance, and then this one is like 20 to 35 kilos, and this is like more for distractions or other stuff. I don't sell the other two because they're easy enough to find on Amazon and wherever else you want to go buy them, but the yellow ones are a little bit harder to find. They also come with this nice little exercise cue card to give you some ideas and some exercises to get started with. Done. Think I've earned some food.
5 minutes later.
To breakfast. Gangster. So for breakfast, we have eggy soldiers. No toast, so I've just got carrot to dunk in the egg yolk, mackerel, cheese, avocado on the side. Didn't really have much to work with in the kitchen, so this is breakfast, and I don't have any egg holders, so I've got a jar. Eating these sort of meals just brings me back to being a kid, except it tastes so much better when somebody else makes it. Anyway, macros will be highish fat, normal protein, lower carb. I don't actually know what they are currently. Pretty good breakfast. It is now like 1:30. I've just been Skyping a client, sorting out some programs, and drinking a cup of coffee and some 85% dark chocolate. So calories for that are on screen. However, it is now time to go train and also post out everything. You know. Okay. Done. I was actually going to go train today at the gym, but it's such a nice day and it's just getting closer to winter, so you gotta make the most of those nice days and just train outside. That's the beauty of bodyweight training. What's that? Training gear plus dog training shoes, which are Vivo Barefoot Motus, and I've been asked this actually quite a few times. Actually, pretty much every time I post a video, I get asked about them. I wore FSTUs for a long time. I wore some Vibrams as well, which are the the finger shoes, toe shoes. But these are by far my favorites. Like, they are definitely a lot more expensive than FSTUs, but quality of them is just great. Definitely would recommend if you are looking for like a minimalist shoe and you have some money to spend. They're a good investment. What I do want to mention, hey mate, we're talking to the camera, not you. No. What I do want to mention in today's vlog is about becoming your own guru. The reason I mentioned becoming your own guru is because of a comment left by Sarah Makes. And I'm sorry, I suck at names. I'm sorry if that's how you pronounce your name. Anyway, she left a very nice comment, and she also asked where and how did you accumulate all of your knowledge in the health and fitness realm, etc. movement. One, I don't really know that much at all, and I'm still very much learning. Every day I'm learning something new, something different, and it's making me question things I've commented in the past. I want to answer this question in a slightly different way. What I mean by becoming your own guru is that nobody knows your body better than yourself. Nobody knows what's going on in here and in here better than you. When you're doing an exercise, nobody can tell you how you're feeling that exercise. Only you know how you're feeling it. So as somebody who's coaching, I'm always asking people, where are you feeling this? How hard is it? How many reps? You're always trying to quantify what the other person is feeling. And almost the best way that people can get results is if you start teaching them how they can understand how to process what they are feeling. Does that make sense? To answer the question in a roundabout way of how I learned stuff about movement and fitness is I saw things and I tried them out. And that's kind of basically how I do everything. The same with cooking. Saw stuff, I tried it, I cooked it, I tasted it, and I learned from that experience. And that's really the key with all of this. Go try stuff. Go find exercises, find the weirdest, the most random things, and give it a go and just see how they work. I'm always trying out new things, assessing it, thinking about how it works, thinking about what it could be good for, potential applications, where could this be useful, etc. And over time, the more you do that with yourself, the more you build up this base of knowledge and understanding of how movements work and how things can fit together. So that's kind of part one of this roundabout answer to the question. Part 2 kind of comes from some formal education. Part 2 of the question is from formal education. So as I mentioned in the last vlog, I went to Loughborough Uni and I studied design. So my degree isn't really associated with this. However, I did study with the Czech Institute, which is more based around holistic approach to movement and exercise. It's more corrective, and that is kind of where my formal training comes from. I'm an exercise coach and a holistic life coach from that institute. Alongside experimenting, getting some sort of formal qualification and study in, I also read books. Just to name a few: Overcoming Gravity, How to Eat, Move and Be Healthy, Becoming a Supple Leopard. I'll link to a video that I kind of covered those books in a bit more detail down below to help you out. Experiment, invest in educating yourself, and read books. I hope that kind of makes sense. Also, I know it looks like the sun is setting currently, but it is only 3 o'clock in the afternoon because winter's here. Or winter is certainly coming. That is the session done. It is now 4 o'clock. Really good session, actually. Really good session. This injury just feels like it's getting better and better. The elbows feel fine. First session doing pull-ups in 2 months. All is good. Let's grab some food. Post-workout is kind of like overnight oats variation of. I didn't know if I was going to have them warm because it's winter now and cold, or cold. So all I did was I soaked them overnight in water and apple cider vinegar and a bit of salt, which is how you'd usually just soak oats if you're going to eat them. But I decided to go with the cold variation. So there's Greek yogurt in there, there's frozen berries, there's some banana, peanut butter drizzled on top, whey protein, collagen. Put a little bit too much water in there. It is winter. Winter isn't coming, winter is here. It is currently 5:30, but it's pitch black outside. Because it is winter, I wanted to share with you a nice wintry recipe that I like to make. One of my favorite things to do in winter is roast veg. Very, very simple recipe. You get kind of a load of root veg, throw it on a tray, chopped up, olive oil, salt, pepper, bang. Just good winter food. One of my favorite things about winter. So today's one is going to be spatchcock chicken with roasted veg. Very simple recipe. As with all of these recipes, they're available linked in the description down below to my blog. So let's make it. That meal was amazing. Before I talk about these glasses, blue blocking glasses, probably haven't seen them before, or you might have seen them if you're an old time viewer. They block blue light to help with sleep. I'll link down below to an article about it. Anywho, that meal, yeah, super easy meal and very delicious. Although it is quite like traditionally British cuisine, like roasted meat with veg, but very, very simple, very, very tasty. And all of those veggies are like covered with some of that chicken fat. Sorry, vegans. Just amazing. Anyway, full recipe down below. Give it a try if you want to. The macros for that meal are on screen. I have no idea what they are because I haven't put them in my FitnessPal yet. But that is kind of it. That is the day of eating done. Macros for the day I have, again, no idea. I'll do the maths. It'll be something. I'm guessing it's probably about right. Training session was good, feeling good, eating good, life is good. But that is the end of the vlog, guys. If you have a question or want to bring up a topic for the next vlog, leave a comment down below. If you just enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up button, support the channel. And that is it for this week, guys. Have a strong and healthy week. Peace.